Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I plan to do a TjMaxx makeup review on the new products I got from them. I got the foundation, the primer, and the setting spray here. And I'm going to do a review, TjMaxx makeup. Is it still the same as the original product? Is it expired? Today we're going to find out. And in today's video, my eyes have been bothering me. They've really been hurting. Like something's going on with them. So I didn't stick any contacts in. So I'm just here blind. Normally I wear glasses. Here's my glasses. So I'm just going blind today. So hopefully everything blends out okay. And I do fine. But first I'm going to go in with the foundation. And this is in the color Snow. Hopefully it turns out to be a good foundation for me. It looks like my color. Oh, no. First, I prime my face. I'm going crazy. I'll leave that sitting there. Okay, first I'm going to go in with my primer. I've lost my mind. And I'm going to use the Do You Fresh Glow Luminous Face Primer from Too Faced. I'm just going to squeeze a couple pumps on my hand and rub it in. I'm going to take them, press it around my face. Ooh, smells really good, like watermelon. I guess it's just going to give us that summertime glow. I know it's not summertime yet, but I'm ready for it. At least ready for spring. I'm tired of winter weather. Well, it's more winter one day, spring the next, and then winter, I'm going to be 15 degrees. Next day, 60. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with my Tatcha Silk Canvas just to cover up my areas where I have the larger pores. This really helps cover them up for me, which tends to be in my T-zone area. That's where all my big pores are. Then I'm just going to press it into the skin. So how's everybody doing today? I hope you're having an amazing day today. My day's been pretty good. I've been spending it editing. I posted up a new video today. So much easier to edit when my son's in daycare. Especially since he's 3 now. It's always, Mama, Mama, Mama. So it's hard to concentrate to edit unless he's taking a nap or going to bed for the night. Okay. Now I'm finally going to go in with my foundation. I already have it squirted on my beauty blender here, and I'm just going to dot it around my face. Oh my gosh, it almost looks neon. Is that translating on camera? In person, it looks neon. Okay, maybe that's the glow part because it's supposed to be dewy. It smells really good. It smells like the primer. Has a really nice watermelon smell to it. See, that's not a bad match between my face and my neck. Pretty good match. I'm usually terrible at matching my foundation, so usually not too bad, but I usually pick something that could be a little too light for me. I don't usually pick anything too dark. Pick things that could be too light for me. I would say this is more medium coverage. I know when it's full coverage on me, because full coverage looks terrible on me. There's only one full coverage foundation I really liked that never looked terrible on me, and it was the Kat Von D one, the Locket foundation. And I like the primer that went with it. I had a sample one time that I used, and I really loved it, but I still can't get myself to break down and buy it. One thing I forgot to mention was I've already done my brows. I did them before I started the video because that's one of the things that I don't have that's new. It's just my Ulta Beauty brow pomade that I've been using in the shade taupe. This color looks pretty good on me. Actually, it doesn't look too bad on my skin, but if you look up close, it looks dry. I probably should have used some extra moisturizer before going in with my luminous face primer. Next time I will. I usually do. I usually use one of my ColourPop face milks. I didn't take the time to do it this time. Next time I will. We'll test it again in another video and see if it still looks kind of dry. So if you look up close, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but in real life, it looks a little dry on me. Especially in like my nose, which is like the worst area. If you look right here, you can see where my eye is a little red. I don't know what's going on with it. But now that that's done, I forgot to pull out my concealer. I have this concealer. I'm just going to use my ColourPop Pretty Fresh concealer that I've been using. And I'm trying some new method that I learned from, I believe his name is Robert Welsh, here on YouTube. He's a makeup artist in real life for like 20-some years. And he just does these two little dots, one on the outer corner and two on the inner corner. And he blends those. He'll like just stay here and blend it. And it's been working for me lately. I've been testing it out for a while now. He just sits there and blends it, and then he blends the inside. He doesn't spread it all around his eyes like you see people normally doing, beauty gurus doing on YouTube. He just blends it, and then whatever he has left, he takes it underneath his eye in the middle. Which I think it doesn't cover up completely. No concealer does. But it doesn't cover up completely my dark circles. But it definitely brightens it up and makes my under eyes look a little brighter, more awake, I think. It's been working the best for me. And it doesn't look too dry. Because sometimes I have it where it looks too dry after doing concealer. And you can tell the difference of concealer I have under my eye versus my rest of my makeup. I have that issue with Tarte Shape Tape. Okay. I'm going to go in. I'm going to use this brush I got from TjMaxx. It's the It Cosmetics Baba Pores powder brush. It's supposed to have skincare benefits to it too. I'm also going to go in with, I actually have the powder that goes with the Do You collection. So I'm going to use the Do You setting powder today, just to keep in with the aesthetics of the collection. Now this one's a little different from the last powder I have. It just has a thing where you can press into it and get the powder. I'm going to lightly stamp it over my face, set my face. All around setting my face, especially making sure to set under my eyes. Sometimes once I set my face, it looks better when I set my face, and then I usually, once it's set, and I spray it down after I've applied bronzer and everything, it looks really good. It looks better actually. Actually, it looks a little bit better after setting my face. Next, I'm going to go in with my Too Faced. I got this there too. It's the Pineapple Paradise Strobing Bronzer. I love this. And I love the packaging, let's be honest. Here's what the inside looks like. I'm going to use this side for bronzer, and then I'm going to try to use this side for my highlight. But if it's too dark, I have another highlight, the Physicians Formula highlight. Over here, I'm going to use the butter highlight if that ends up being too dark over top. For my bronzer, I'm going to go in with the It Cosmetics. This is the Heavenly Skin smoothing complexion brush, and it's like an angle brush. So I thought I would use this for my bronzer. It would probably work good for a bronzer brush, so let's see. Oh, dear God, please blend out. That's, woo, dark. So you just need a very tiny bit because this is really pigmented. I took in too much there. Blend it out a little. It don't look as bad once I blended it out, but I definitely took too much. I feel like I have like a little bit of a pinkish glow to my cheeks from the, I don't know if it's from the primer or from the powder. Probably from the primer, because the primer had like a pinkish glow to it, which I don't mind. I like a glow. Leave my hair in the way. Might, when I get done here, take a bigger, fluffier brush to try to blend it out further. Sometimes that helps too. I feel like my forehead needs a, I'll bring back in my powder brush and probably blend it out a little bit more because my forehead looks like it needs a little bit more blending. There's my bronzer. I think it might be just a tad dark for my skin tone. That's okay. Next, I guess I'll go in with some blush. I do not have a new blush. So I guess I'll go in with my usual Cotton Candy Champagne palette. I'll use that for my blush today. And let me get my blush brush. Guess I'll go in with this Sip Puree, which is that color right there. It's like a mauve pink. This is like me in a blush palette. I love a mauve pink blush. It's a very glowy blush too. Apparently I love a mauve pink everything. There's that. Can't wait to see how crazy this looks afterwards once I put my glasses back on. Okay, next I'll go in with my highlight. Once again, I'm going to use the highlight that's in here. Now, it looks a little dark for my skin tone, so I do have a whiter highlight that I might go over top of it with. Yeah, definitely too dark for my skin tone. See if I can blend it out. I'm going to go over top of it with another highlight, don't you worry. Because if you look forward, it looks like you can see. Like you can see it. So I'm sure once I go over top with another highlight, it'll look fine. That one. Okay. Now I'm going to go over top of it with my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Yeah. It's more of a white. It's hard to see, but it's more of a white color. There we go. There we go. That's better. And their highlighter is really good, the Butter Bronzer one. I love it. Very, if you like a glow, it's very glowy. It's not a subtle glow either. Oh. Looks good. Love that. I'll put this back. I think next I'm gonna go on the eyes with I got this new primer. It's the e.l.f. Cosmetics, the Putty Primer. It's in the shade Rose. A lot of people are calling this a dupe for the MAC Paint Pot. I just did this on my haul too. So I'm taking a little bit on the brush. I'm just going to take it on my eyes and prime. There we go. Had to get some on there. Prime my eyes with it. Now I was just using this primer, putting it on with my fingers, but I seen where Robert Welsh, he applies his MAC Paint Pot with a brush, so I will try that today. And he takes some under his eye too. I kind of like it. Canceled out any lines I had, any like bluish lines I had in my eye. Did pretty good. So, the most exciting thing that I'm doing, I'm very excited about using this. I'm going to use my Natasha Denona palette today on my eyes. See how it does. Hopefully it does good. We'll see. It's definitely going to be like a pinky purple look in case you haven't noticed. I am going to go in with the brown shade first as like a neutral transition shade. Get all my brushes out while I can, so I'm not struggling. It's struggle city with no glasses on or contacts, let me tell you. And so I'm going to go in with this brown brown shade right here. It's a good transition shade. I believe it's in Flint. I could be wrong. It has the shades on the back of the palette. I'm just gonna go with that to do like a neutral transition shade on my eye, and then I'll go in with a berry color. This will be blending out pretty good. I like that it's pigmented, but it's not too pigmented, you know, where you take some on your brush and you go to put it on your eye, and then it's like puts too much pigment there, and then sometimes it takes forever to blend out, or it's harder to blend out. Okay, I think that's good. I'm going to take a little bit more tapered blending brush to do more closely in my crease. I'm going to take this berry shade here on the end. It looks like a pretty bright berry. Just tuck it right into my crease. This is a very pretty color. I like it.
I like the berry color.
Now I was gonna try eyelashes on in this video, but maybe tomorrow my eyes will be feeling a little bit up to it. Because today, for some reason my eyes are just, oh, they're in pain. They hurt. They're watering and everything. Hopefully I'm not starting to get a cold or something. I guess I'm going to go in with my outer crease with this darker purple shade right here. Put that in my outer V. Take my Tarte Mermaid brush, and I'm just going to use my setting spray. I'm going to use in the end the Do You setting spray. I'll just use that one. I usually use my MAC Fix Plus to wet my brush for my shimmer shades. I'll use this one today. I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is really pretty. It looks like a blue, and it's different shades and different light. It looks like different colors. Oh, hello. This is my shade. Yes, please. That shade is beautiful. If you love purple, this shade is definitely for you.
Hello, I love this. This is gorgeous.
I'm gonna go back in with my smaller blending brush and take a little bit of this darker shade back to the outside, just to kind of blend it into the shimmer shade that I just put on my lid. Make it more of a seamless transition. Okay, I'm going to take my pencil brush, my Tarte Cosmetics pencil brush. I'm going to go under the eye with this pretty purple shade here that I did all over my lid.
I have something special I'm going to use on my inner corner. I got it at discount too.
And on the outer corner, I'm just going to go in with a little bit of this darker shade, just on the outer corner.
To connect up with what I have going on in my outer crease shade.
There's my look. So pretty. I like the way that turned out. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I'll do that. Okay, I'm going to go in my waterline with my ColourPop. It's the BFF Cream Gel Liners. And this one's in Piggy Bank. It's a purple color. Hopefully it doesn't blend into our look too much. This is gonna be, guess I can take that down now. I'm done with my eyeshadow. Next is I'm gonna go in with the ColourPop liquid liner in numero uno. It's the black shade that they have.
My eyes. I just don't find out being able to see. Oh my god, this makes me have an appreciation for people who just wear glasses and they don't. Oops. I have an appreciation for people who wear glasses and don't and line their lids and stuff. I don't know how to do it. I certainly can't do it to say. I like this liner, but I think I like the Kat Von D one better because it's more of a brush tip applicator, and I think this one's more of a foam tip. And it doesn't work quite as good as the Kat Von D one. I like it to go more to the side of this one to get it to work versus the. It's not wanting to work for me on this side. No, it's not just because I can't see, because I know I can't see, but still, it's not working very good. I have to use another one. Alright, it's looking horrible on this side. So, not my favorite look. This is one I have now. My right eye turned out good, my left eye, not so much. Trying to fix my eyeliner a little with some eyeshadow. Which did help that one spot.
Now that I've done that, I guess I'll spray my face with my Do You setting spray. This one's weird. It has like a ball in it that you can hear shaking around. I've never had any that was like that. It's very refreshing. It's a very light mist hitting your face. It feels very nice. Oh, I forgot to do my inner corner. I'll do it when I'm done here. I forgot to do my inner corner highlight. I always do.
My face feels very refreshed after having that on my face. Well, skin must have been dry.
It's dry. Okay, now I'm gonna go with my inner corner highlight. A little late, but I'm gonna use this Stila. It is in the shade Queen. I found this in TjMaxx for $3. So I got another shade too, which won't go with this look. But there's this one I got at TjMaxx for $3 too, and it's in the shade Admiral. I'm gonna go in with this one today and try to put it in my inner corner.
Let's try. Let's try it. Maybe I'll just strategically place it with my. Let's see what that. It seems to be working out pretty good like that. Hard to see. This is definitely not something I would go with a brow bone highlight for either. But for an inner corner look, it's pretty. You see a little bit.
There we have it. Okay. So I'm gonna take and do my mascara now. I'm using my go in and curl my lashes.
I have a hard time getting this lash without. I always have a hard time when I start getting the lash without squeezing my eyelid. You know me, I'm going to be going in with my TjMaxx Superhero Mascara.
My usual, until it dries up, I will now use another. And mascara dries up really fast, and I think this one's almost dead.
As watery as my eyes are today, I'm so surprised that my waterline color is sticking. Oh my gosh. And you can see this just builds, the mascara just builds really fast on this one, which I love. Curl this eyelash. Give me an excess off my brush.
I have my eye look today. I love that in the corner that I did. I think it looks pretty. The shades really blended out good. Didn't have any problems. I know some people say that the smaller Natasha Denona palettes, that they're not as good as her bigger palettes. So I've never experienced the bigger palettes. I do have one on the way. I got the newer Natasha Denona Love palette, and I got the cheek palette to go with it. So once that gets here, I'll do a review on it. But I think the eye look turned out pretty good. I'm surprised. Okay. Next, I'm going to go in with my usual LA Girl Ultimate Intense Auto Stay Liner in Enduring Mauve to line my lips for my lip color. And the lipstick I'm using today is I'm going to use that Maybelline Super Stay Ink Crown in the shade This Way. My usual mauve shade. It's the first time using them, so I'm very excited to try it out and see how it is. Here's that lipstick shade. Tempted to put the Jeffree Star lip gloss on top. Should I do it? It would really pop with my eye look. Where is it? Here it is. It's more of like a purplish reflective. I think I'm gonna do it. Why not? I don't normally ever do this, but today's video.
Especially with the purple I put on my eyes, it calls for it.
Oh yeah, that matches so much better. I just hate doing it. It messes up your wand when you put it over liquid lipstick, and then it could change the color in the tube. And there you have it. This is my look today. Put my glasses back on. Well, let me show you my eye look first. Give you a close-up. Now I'll let you see what it looks like with glasses on. Here it is with my glasses on. I think it looks cute. I don't think it turned out bad. And yeah, there we have it. Everything looks so different behind glasses. But this is my look today. I thought I overall liked everything. Nothing smelled funny, so I don't think it was expired. Usually if makeup's expired, it smells funny. And I'm assuming it performed the same way it did as it would if you bought it from Too Faced or Ulta or whatever. It performed good. The foundation, I think, looks maybe a little bit cakey, but I'm wondering if that's partly because I should have added a moisturizer underneath. I didn't. I just used the dewy setting spray. Or not the setting spray, the dewy setting. The dewy primer. This dewy primer. I should have put a lotion on before applying this, I think. Or used a little bit more of it. But other than that, I don't think it looks too bad. Looks a little dry on my nose. That's the only thing about Too Faced. I've tried like a few of them. Like I tried their Born This Way foundation too. And I think their foundations, they just look more cakey on me. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm applying too much. Maybe next time I'll try to apply a little less and see how it looks. It looks okay on camera. I don't think it looks bad on camera, but in real life, it looks a little bit cakey. Alright. Anyways, this is my video. If you could give me a thumbs up and like this, that would be great. And subscribe, and remember to ring the bell down below. That way you'll be notified of any of my future videos. If you like what you see, leave me a little comment if for anything you would like me to do or any improvements you think I can make. I love some constructive criticism to help me out with my videos. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys!